Good afternoon and welcome back everybody to another tasting at the San Dimas Wine Shop and Tasting Room. And this is my favorite time of year. This is fall into fall when we do all these great dishes that go with these big full-bodied wines. And Coop and Kristen have done an amazing job of selecting these wines. So I'm going to talk about them a little bit. So let's go ahead and start with the first one, Kristen. Let's go ahead and start with the Lioco. I love this because I'm going to talk about the pairing first. Because when looking at this wine, at this Chardonnay, if anybody's ever learned about roasting a chicken and how easy it is not, then you would understand really what a beautifully roasted bird can do. With this wine, you would want it to be fall all year long. But let's go ahead and start with this. This is a Sonoma County Chardonnay. It does get partial oak and partial stainless steel. It is on the lees, but no batonnage, meaning it doesn't get stirred. 100% malolactic, and it has this real kind of lemongrass, floral, minerally notes to it, which is perfect for fall time. Then we're going to go to the Coto de Ayas. This is the second wine. This is a Crianza. It comes from Campo de Borja, which is in northern Spain, which, let me just mention, northern Spain will be on tonight, but more to come on that. This is a blend of 60-40 Grenache Tempranillo, so primarily Grenache with some Tempranillo, and these are all old vines, both on the Grenache and on the Tempranillo side. These are all 20 to 30-year-old vines. Really easy drinking. It's minimally oaked. I'm going to say 12 months on oak, which it's used oak at best. But it has these really nice bright cherry notes. We've been drinking this wine here. It's a Crianza, so within their DO structure, which is their laws, it requires the least amount of aging, which is called a Crianza, and that's what that is. Then we go over to the Vino dei Fratelli. Now, that's not to be confused with the Fratelli wines, because Fratelli wines, there's also a label called Fratelli, which is done in India, but this is not that. This here comes from Puglia. It's a Primitivo, which is the same thing as saying a Zinfandel. It is 100% all stainless steel, no oak. So if you're looking to try because here in the States, on the state side, we always oak Zinfandel, and we do it a lot in a heavy brand new barrel. So they always come out big vanilla. But if you want to try something that's still has got some grip to it, and you want to try something that's really, really fruit forward with a good level of acidity, this is a great way to go, and it's also real food friendly. Then we're going to go over to the Waterbrook. The Waterbrook is the 2011 Merlot. It's a reserve from Columbia Valley, Washington, 100% oak, 25%. It's 25% new, and it's done 24 months on oak. And it's a blend of 80% American, 20% French. So, in classic Merlot style, fresh plums, it's got a little bit of leather because of the oak, and then it's got that real nice vanilla finish, which is what I have here in my glass right now. Then, not last but not least, but the second to the last is the Estrella Creek, which we've poured before here. This is out of Paso Robles. This is their 2010 Syrah. 100% estate fruit. It's all crushed in stainless steel and then aged in American oak for 22 months. Big pepper, earthy notes, but then there's this real liveliness of fresh blackberries, which I like. And then last but not least, this has been always a shop favorite, which is the Mira. I know Ron, the owner of the shop, is just a huge fan of this particular wine. This here is the 2010 Cabernet Sauvignon out of Napa Valley. And speaking of Napa Valley, let's wish them the best. They have just had a horrendous fire season this year, so I'd certainly like to acknowledge that and hope that everyone's well. But this is a blend of Cabernet Sauvignon, Cab Franc, and Merlot. 18 months on oak, 100% French oak, of which 60% is new for 18 months. So this is a big Cabernet Sauvignon. So if you like that cedar, licorice, blackberry, cherry kind of note, I think you're going to like this wine as well. So these are all wines for fall. If you're into braised dishes, this is where you want to be going. If you're into roasted dishes, this is where you want to be going. Now, wine class starts tonight. Tonight is Monday the 21st, and then again Monday the 28th. So we'll be doing northern Spain this week and southern Spain next week. Look forward to seeing you all, and cheers. Happy fall.